Well, I did it. I sold my TAMA Star Drum set. But just like every other video, before we get started, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I had the Emerald Sea Curly Maple Burst 5-piece, and I sold it. I ended up getting a new TAMA Starclassic Red Oyster Wrap, which I'm extremely happy with. So I've owned 2 Star kits. I had the Walnut, which was the Japanese Sen Burst. Zen with an S, Sen, I guess that's how you pronounce it. And then I had the Maple. And in my experience with these TAMA drums, I have to tell you that I am not a fan of the Star line that comes out of Japan. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the shell. Maybe they're the thinness of the shell of the drums. I could never get happy with it. So I went with the Starclassics that come out of China because they're thicker shells. This is all opinion based, by the way. Now, I have a couple of philosophies on why I think I like the Starclassic more than I like the Star. And that's because the shells, being that they're so thin on the Star, are very sensitive when it comes to the mounting system that's attached to it. The Starclassics, however, have the old school Starcast mount almost of the single bar that attaches to the top rim and then it mounts, where the Star has this huge metal contraption that takes up the whole side of the shell of the drum. And to me, if you put a large amount of metal like that on a wooden shell, it's definitely going to alter the sound of that drum. Now, I'm not a drum shell manufacturing expert by any means. It just makes logical sense to me that the more metal you attach to a wooden drum, the more it's going to affect the tone of that drum. Furthermore, these Star kits, man, are out of control expensive. $10,000 almost for a shell pack. That's not even counting the snare drum, which you have to pay another $1,300 to $1,400 just to get if you want the matching snare. It's out of control. These Starclassic kits are a fraction of the price. They're still the Starclassic line. They're just made in China. Who cares? So I got my first TAMA Starclassic in 1997. It did come from Japan, and I was absolutely in love with this kit. It's my favorite drum set I've ever owned. And like an idiot in my 20s, I sold it. I started experimenting with other drum sets, other junk sets, all kinds of crap. Come back full circle. Let me get the Starclassics. So come to find out, they're made in China now, and I've been extremely happy with it. I have 2. The one that's set up in the studio in there is the Starclassic Maple, and it's a lacquer. It's the Caribbean Bursts. It's got the 8, the 10, the 12, the 16. That one's got a 20-inch kick. The one at the theater is an 8, 10, 12, 16 with the 22-inch kick. Both have the 14x8 matching snare drums that go with them. I have an auxiliary snare that went with that kit, which is a 13x6.5. As you've been seeing in this video, I have been building this kit. So let's hear some samples of the Red Oyster Starclassic kit that I just finished building for you guys. Keep in mind, this is raw audio. No compression, no effects, no nothing done to this. This is the natural sound of these drums, and I'm a fan. So once again, as always, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for checking out my videos. You can also follow me on social media at bdags79. Y'all have a great day, and hopefully I am done getting rid of and flipping drum sets for a while, because this is extremely nerve-wracking, y'all. Have a great day. See ya.